Welcome to Cold Brew Finance's U.S. End-of-Day Technology Deep Dive for Friday, February 28, 2025, covering market moves in tech, communications, and healthcare indexes, stocks, and ETFs. I'm your host, Ira Roth. Let's dive in. Technology indexes showed strength today despite recent volatility. The Nasdaq 100 gained 333.45 to 20,884, while the Nasdaq Composite rose 302.86 to 18,847. The technology sector added 74.35 to 4,411, with communication services and healthcare also advancing. Market breadth showed mixed signals. While the Nasdaq 100 had slightly more advances than declines today, the broader Nasdaq Composite saw twice as many decliners as advancers. The technology sector similarly showed weakness, with declines outnumbering advances by more than 2-1. Returns analysis reveals challenging conditions. The Nasdaq 100 and Composite are both down over 3% for the week. The technology sector has declined 4% week to date. Healthcare stands out as the lone bright spot, up 1.7% for the week. Leading gainers were paced by MicroStrategy, surging 6.4% with a 15.53-point gain to 255.59. Marvell Technology advanced 4.7% to 91.82, while NVIDIA added 3.8% to 124.81. Both microchip technology and analog devices posted gains exceeding 2.5%. Despite today's gains, these leaders show significant weekly declines. MicroStrategy has fallen nearly 15% this week, while Marvell is down 11.5%. NVIDIA shows more resilience with a 7% weekly decline. Microchip and analog devices limited their weekly losses to around 3.5%. Autodesk led decliners, falling 8.11 points to 274.24. The trade desk dropped 1.6% to 70.29, hitting new yearly lows for the second straight day. On Semiconductor declined for the sixth consecutive session, nearly touching a one-year low during trading. The trade desk shows concerning weakness with a 40% decline both month-to-date and year-to-date. On Semiconductor has dropped 25% this year, while Autodesk's decline has been more measured at 7% year-to-date. Technology ETFs showed gains today despite facing strong downward volatility. The QQQ and Vanguard Information Technology both rose 7.79 and 9.9 points respectively. The VanEck Semiconductor ETF gained 3.95 to 232.74. The leveraged funds saw more dramatic moves, with TQQQ up 4.5%, while SQQQ fell 4.5%. Looking at returns, the VanEck Semiconductor ETF has experienced the steepest weekly decline at -6.9%, while maintaining strong downward volatility. The leveraged TQQQ shows the largest monthly decline at -9.4%, with its bearish counterpart SQQQ gaining 8.3% over the same period.
Looking at stocks and tech industries, I'm Sally Short. Apple shows a very strong positive trend, closing up 4.10 to 241.40. Amazon moved up 3.54 to 212.28, but shows mixed negative signals with 3 days of flat movement. Meta Platforms gained 9.96 to 668.20, with some volatility. Looking at returns, Alphabet has struggled the most, down over 16% month-to-date with the highest average daily decline. Meta Platforms stands out with a strong year-to-date return of 14.1%. Most tech leaders are showing negative returns across weekly and monthly timeframes. In semiconductors, Atomera surged 12.8% to 5.87, while Semtech jumped 8.9% to 38.19. Both show strong negative trends. Marvell Technology and Mobix Labs, up 4.7% and 4.5% respectively, are experiencing 6 days of downward volatility. Returns analysis shows significant monthly declines, with Atomera down 33% and Semtech down 43%. Week to date, only Semtech shows a positive return at 2.9%. The semiconductor group broadly displays negative trends across all time frames. In cloud computing, Block dominated with a 22.1% surge to 83.46. Akamai Technologies and Twilio both broke out upward after 3 days of consolidation, rising 3.6% and 2.2% respectively. CrowdStrike advanced 9.42 to 389.66. Block's massive daily gain contributed to a 22.1% weekly return. Cloudflare shows strength with a 35% year-to-date return, while CrowdStrike is up 13.9%. Akamai continues to struggle, down 19.2% month-to-date with negative returns across all time frames. RTX leads AI and robotics stocks, hitting new all-time highs for 2 consecutive days, closing up 2.47 to 132.99. ASML Holding gained 11.38 to 709.8, but shows 3 days of strong downward volatility. Intuitive Surgical rose 9.38 despite today's strong volatility. RTX continues to outperform with a 7.9% weekly return and 14.9% year-to-date gain. Zebra Technologies struggles with a 19.6% monthly decline. Most stocks in the group show mixed returns, with positive year-to-date performance but recent weekly weakness. Among AI and robotics thematic ETFs, the Spear Alpha ETF led with a 2% gain to 23.73, rising 0.47. Most funds show strong negative trends with some downward volatility. The Pacer US Cash Cows Growth ETF added 0.60 to 46.93, while experiencing sideways price movement. Returns analysis shows challenging performance across timeframes. Week to date, Spear Alpha ETF declined nearly 9%, while month to date it's down about 15%. The AI and Innovation Fund struggled with a 7% monthly decline. Only Pacer US Cash Cows and AI and Technology show modest year-to-date gains. Electric vehicle stocks showed mixed performance. Tesla jumped 11.9 to 293.4, a 3.9% gain despite showing a strong negative trend. Rivian rose for a second consecutive day, adding 0.24 to 11.84. Lucid continued its decline, down 0.1 to 2.22, marking 8 straight down days. Returns analysis reveals significant weakness. Tesla's month-to-date decline exceeds 27%, while Lucid is down nearly 20%. Faraday Future shows contrasting performance, up 3% month-to-date, but down 44% year-to-date. Most stocks exhibit consistently negative daily returns. Rigetti Computing led quantum computing stocks, rising 5.2% to 8.46. TE Connectivity showed strength with a very strong positive trend, gaining 2.27 to 154.3. Summit Hotel Properties broke out upward after 3 flat days, adding 0.14 to reach 6.47. Rigetti Computing's strong daily gain contrasts with steep declines of 21% weekly and 36% monthly. TE Connectivity stands out with positive returns across all timeframes, including a 7.7% year-to-date gain. Most others show negative returns across multiple periods. Solar stocks showed modest gains led by Spruce Power Holding, up 0.5 to 2.45, though maintaining a strong negative trend. FTC Solar added 0.6 to 3.16, while showing 9 days of sideways movement. Vivo Power International remains flat for 5 consecutive days. Returns analysis highlights sector challenges. FTC Solar's declined 20% month-to-date and 43% year-to-date. Turbo Energy offers a bright spot with positive returns across all timeframes. Vivo Power International shows consistent weakness with a 31% monthly decline. Among thematic ETFs today, the Invesco DWA Technology Momentum ETF led gains, rising 1.66 points to 65.74, a 2.5% increase. Despite today's uptick, tech-focused ETFs show strong negative trends, with VanEck Semiconductor experiencing particularly strong downward volatility over the past 3 days. Looking at broader returns, tech thematic ETFs show concerning performance metrics. The ARK Innovation ETF has seen the steepest monthly decline at -11.5%, while the SPDR S&P Semiconductor ETF faces the largest weekly pullback at -8.1%. Only the ARK FinTech Innovation ETF maintains a modest positive year-to-date return.
And with that, we wrap up another end-of-day technology deep dive. I'm Ira Roth, along with my AI co-host, Sally Short. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Cold Brew Finance is an experimental project with market reports written, narrated, and delivered totally by AI, with market data kindly provided by financialmodelingprep.com. Always seek professional financial advice before making any investment decisions. Check into the channel daily for coverage of stocks, crypto, currency, and commodities. Thanks for watching.